Hi, I'm Rebecca John. I'm a senior advocate and I've been practicing law for 33 years. I am resilient. I am not always patient. I think I'd like to believe that I'm compassionate. Without women, the world would be a dreadfully boring place, a dreadfully cynical place. I think women bring hope. I think women bring courage. Women are strength. When I joined the bar in 1988, and I joined criminal law practice under a senior who only practiced criminal law, I was treated with amusement. People didn't know how to slot me. Here was this young woman with a funny name who had joined someone who was the iconic criminal law practitioner in Delhi. And so while they couldn't say anything directly to me because of the protection of my office, they were convinced that I was there just to while away time. And then as time passed, they saw me appearing in matters, they saw me arguing matters, and they decided to take me a little more seriously, but again remain convinced that one day I would get married or I would have a child and I would leave the profession. All of that happened and I still didn't leave. Today, of course, I think I'm treated with respect, largely because of the work I've done. But it is not easy being a woman and practicing criminal law, practicing any area of law, because men naturally gravitate towards men. And clients always think that coming to a male lawyer would get them better results than going to a female lawyer. And in an area of law which is intensely male-dominated, I've had my shares of ups and downs, I won't deny that. But in the end, the journey was worth it. I don't judge my clients. And I think that's the one thing criminal lawyers learn not to do. I recognize the fact that people who walk through my doors are people who have faced great hardships, who are in a very dark place, whether they are complaining of an offense or they have been accused of an offense, they are not happy people. And if anything, criminal law teaches you empathy, it teaches you compassion, because one is not in the same position as the person in front of you. And I have no idea why they've done what they have done. And who am I to judge? I try to be an optimist. I would be lying if I say that that I'm always optimistic and there are no days of frustrations or lows. Of course there are. We are human beings. And some days are just very difficult to get past. But at the end of it, I have learned to tell myself that tomorrow will be a better day. And this too shall pass. I surround myself with music, with art. I have many varied interests, and unless I dig into those interests on a daily basis or at the end of the day, I cannot lead a normal life. Most of the cases that I have appeared in have had some relevance to me. But I think the recent victory we got in the Priya Ramani case was an extremely relevant case for me because it resonated with me as a woman. It was a difficult case to handle. And it's always very difficult to speak truth to power. When you're dealing with powerful people and you're appearing for a woman who had only truth on her side, then the journey becomes difficult. So I think in terms of the larger message and in terms of what Priya Ramani stood for, that case was perhaps the most important case of my life. It is the ability of a woman to do what she wants to. It is the ability of a woman to say yes. It is the ability of a woman to say no. Whether she should study more, whether she should go out of her house to work, whether she should get married, whether she should not get married, whether she should have children, whether she should pursue her dreams in whichever form. That is what empowerment is all about. I've never let being a woman inhibit me in any way. I believe women are free people and all the restrictions on them have been imposed on them because men know that they're inherently free birds, and unless you restrict them, they will fly and they will soar and they will go high. So I think being a woman is perhaps the most important definition of my life.